Back with our live team coverage of this unfortunate, tragic, fatal plane crash that took the lives of 2 people on board, injured several people on the ground around Interstate. This happened at 3:45 this morning, impacting a military community where many of our Navy families live. 100 of them had to be evacuated. We've been telling you the stories of the humans impacted by this, but so have their pets.
Right. Many people had to leave. They couldn't gather their pets and their food and all of that. So a lot of people were worried about their pets. And in fact, some of those pets ended up with jet fuel on them. So for that part of our coverage here, we have CBS 8's Shannon Handy at the Humane Society. Shannon, you have been showing us the passionate work that those people have been doing to make sure these pets are okay.
Yeah, Ned and Eric, it's pretty incredible. You guys saw those live images. Humane officers were rushing animals covered in plane fuel into their facilities here, washing them, bathing them, and then documenting them and putting them in some holding cages where I am now, because it's not just that people had to leave their homes and their animals behind, but in a lot of these cases, the animals were scared. You know, we talk about this on the 4th of July when there's fireworks, animals hear loud noises, and their first instinct is to run. So some of these animals were rescued because they were seen walking alone. Others were given to the Humane Society officers by their owners because the owners had to leave right away and knew they could not bring these animals. And these animals you're looking at now, you guys, these are the dogs that we show getting washed, getting rescued live on our air this morning. So right now they are resting. They are in good hands here at the Humane Society, and you guys are seeing some video of what I was talking about regarding those dogs being washed. Humane Society officers just working since early this morning, as were all of our other first responders. And in fact, they are out right now near that crash site. They are looking for more animals. They are going door to door, and they are just trying to rescue as many pets as possible and get them bathed, get them examined, and get them back to their owners as soon as that's able. And with me now is Nina Thompson with the Humane Society. She has been here throughout the morning as well. So talk about the process here, what your Humane Society officers went out and did this morning near the crash site.
Yeah, we received a call from San Diego Police Department early this morning about 4:42 a.m. and our officers responded right away to the scene. Obviously devastating, and so our hearts go out to everyone involved in this. They have been picking up dogs that, as you said, were running stray or owners needed help with, and bringing them to our San Diego campus. We have also now deployed our emergency response team, so they are behind the closed off fire lines along with first responders. We've had a lot of calls for service from pet owners who had to evacuate and leave their animals behind. So our emergency response team will now go through that list and essentially check on those animals to make sure that they are okay. Anyone who needs help, if you are concerned about your animal that you left behind, please call us at our main number. Our dispatch is here to take your name, information, address, phone number, and then our emergency response team can help.
Okay, and you can't get that information online, but for any of our viewers who want to go and grab a pen, a piece of paper, or maybe you're watching this live from your phone and you have been displaced, maybe there's someone around you that can write this down or remember this phone number. But if you need help with your pet, if say your pet is at your home and you don't know if your pet's okay because you had to leave, what is that number that they can call?
That number is 619-299-7012, and you would press 1 right away for our dispatch team.
Okay, thank you so much, Nina. So again, Humane Society officers, they will be out doing this all day. These animals are among the victims, like those 100 families that were displaced. We will continue to stay out here on scene, and we will keep you posted with the very latest and later editions of CBS 8. Eric and Netta?
Reporting those images. Good to see that some of those dogs are feeling better after getting a lot of help from the Humane Society. In a moment's notice, lives were changed, upended, even with their pets. We heard from one person who told our crews that they had to surrender their pregnant dog, or their dog that had recently had seven puppies,
because
now they're dealing with damage to their home. Their car may have been destroyed by this, so there's just way too much going on in their lives, so they had to surrender that. So that's kind of the chaos and kind of the just complete destruction that happened in a moment's notice, upending lives. We've been experiencing that and hearing that from neighbors all morning long there in this Tierra Santa neighborhood that had this devastating plane crash that happened at 3:45 this morning. 2 people on board at least were killed. 8 others were injured. Injuries from smoke inhalation all the way to injuries sustained while running from the scene.
And a lot of people had to climb over fences. They were helping each other out. We've heard from so many people. These are military trained, many of them sailors, and they are trained to rescue people, obviously for war, for battle, things like that. But now in their neighborhood, they were using all the skills that they have to help each other out, grabbing ladders, helping people over fences to get them out of those streets where this fire was burning. And we heard they are living paycheck to paycheck. So many of these families with multiple kids and pets, now they don't have cars to get to work and to get to school. So this area is going to be impacted for weeks, for months. Right now, people are donating at the Miller Elementary School, but the Red Cross is asking please not to do that anymore. Monitor your donations will help them a lot further.
There are other ways to give, and we know San Diego will step up once again, as we have done in the past in this time of tragedy. Our live team coverage continues on CBS 8 News, live at noon.